This is a time capsule that has been buried deep underground for a full 80 years. Inside are letters left by the first batch of students at the school on the day of its 50th anniversary. The letters in the time capsule were distributed as souvenirs to the new students of the school. A boy received a sheet of paper covered with a jumble of numbers. After getting home, out of curiosity, he showed the paper to his father. His father, a professor of astrophysics, was deeply intrigued by these numbers. The scientist's intense thirst for knowledge was kindled, and he started to study the seemingly random string of digits. He wrote down a set of numbers and attempted to divide them into 7 groups. The first group of numbers seemed to correspond to the date 010911, coincidentally. This was the day of the tragic September 11th attacks. He delved deeper into the details of the September 11th incident and found that the death toll matched the second group of numbers, 2,996. Armed with these clues, he went on to verify each group of numbers. He discovered that the dates and death tolls listed by these numbers were in complete accordance with all the major disasters that had occurred in the past 50 years. However, each group of numbers had a few additional digits, and he had no clue yet as to what they signified. According to the prediction on the paper, a disaster was expected to happen the next day, with an estimated 81 fatalities. The father rushed to share this astonishing discovery with his colleagues, but they all regarded it as mere coincidence. Determined to prove his discovery, the father stayed up all night in front of the TV, watching the news until he dozed off. When he woke up, all he saw was the torrential rain outside, and Northwest disaster had taken place. Filled with confusion, he drove to the school to pick up his son. On the way, he ran into a serious traffic jam while waiting. He idly glanced at the car's GPS and suddenly realized that the coordinates of his location matched those mysterious extra numbers. It turned out that these extra numbers represented the coordinates of the disaster-stricken location